Hey folks, so last night over on Twitch, it was emo night, which was a roaring success, but we're all a bit bleary-eyed after washing our eyeliner away. You can get involved with Twitch if you want. All this stuff will be down here. Or don't. You're free-range human. Do what the fuck you want. But we're back in the saddle today with another song by The Warning. Now, I did one of The Warning songs a few weeks ago, and people went a bit mad for it, and a load of fans that turned out to be just as passionate as Sleep Token fans all descended on my YouTube channel and demanded more. So here's more. I was super impressed by what I saw the first time. So today we're going back. This is Choke by The Warning.
I won't say goodbye. In the end, it won't matter at all. I'm sure I won't survive the fall.
It's very Irish. I won't survive the fall. Fuck yeah.
Wear your tears like jewelry that bites.
Ooh, I love the sneer in that. Where are we going? The mouth shape. Oh, this is excellent. All right. So firstly, there's a little bit of melody there and a little bit of mouth shape that sounds a touch Gaelic. It sounds a bit Irish here.
I won't survive the fall.
I won't survive. There's a little bit of rounding off, and in fact, her mouth shape is almost it's entirely in all of this, like an oi sound, like a round shape. So there's a place called Galicia in the northwest of Spain, just above Portugal. Again, the Celts occupied loads of the world, so there are Irish influences in loads of different language. I've never really heard it in Spanish speakers before, but I won't survive the fall is it's even like a Celtic, like folk melody. That's very interesting. But that rounding off, if you like, the rounding of the oi shape and then the shape of her mouth, which we'll talk about in a second, it helps with when singing a chorus, which is mainly just drown. She's singing drown up a scale. We'll get to the scale in a moment. Let's have a little listen back to it.
Just let me
Oh! And she's also doing something very effective at the end, which is a little cry. I'm going to have to go back about 10 foot for this, but hang on. A relative key for my voice, it would sound like... But she has to put the one at the end, and the best way to do that is with a cry. That cry sometimes we use to signify that we're rounding off a word, that it isn't just a vowel all the way. It isn't just dra, it's drown. Right, one last thing, that sneer. This is a band at the peak of their powers here because she's exactly in control of how to shape that. She's saying the word drown. She's really pushing a load of emotion into that. But at the same time, she's using the musicality, the vocal techniques with which to make it sound as orally pleasing as possible. This is fucking ace already. We've got synths and effects in the background. Ooh, give me all the performance. wear your tears like jewelry. Fucking come on, lyrics.
It's overpriced, but art is dead. It's time with me, don't cry. Just let me drown. Let me drown. Let me dive in, sinking deeper. Push my head, drop me till I drown.
I mean, the lyrics are push my head and choke me till I drown. I mean, there's a lot of Sleep Token fans out there all of a sudden are going, oh, well, we can identify with this. But she's going up to there, which I think is a top D. But the way she's able to do that, if you were just trying, by the way, to just go, right, I'm going to just hit a top D out of nowhere, that's going to be really fucking hard. But if you do the scale, and this is what's beautiful about the songwriting here, is the you can slide up to those notes and it sounds lovely and lyrical and yet still really powerful. Oh, it's not just a great vocal performance, it's really clever melody writing.
Like a machine, every day I'm on hold, breathing.
Massively, she's over accentuating her mouth,
Waiting to lay up my will.
over accentuating the vowels rather.
I want to stop. Let me drown.
And now we've inverted the melodies because there is an octave there all the time underneath.
Let me dive in,
Ah!
deeper. Push my head, drop me till I drown.
We're going back to that. Draw. Looks like she's saying draw. This is great. Little semitone lean. That's fucking brilliant. Ooh, and a button. So just as we come out of the middle eight, she adds a little bit of distortion, a little bit of grit. There is a bit of distortion there, maybe in the verse, but that might be because she's in her lower register. But this is very much by design. By coming out of the middle eight and adding that little bit, we're really punctuating the start of the lead-in to the final double chorus at the end. And so many great pop songs have double choruses to end. Not many have a button to finish it. Let's listen back to that. Oh, there! So, if you were to turn the distortion up to 100, it would sound like, let me! But because she's way more musical than I am, Danny has dialed it back to maybe 25% to just lean into the, let me! Oh, it's beautiful. Fuck, I'm listening to it again. Oh, that might be my favourite bit of the whole song. Right on the limited. So good. That's very pop as well. It's a really, that's Katy Perry, that's fucking all sorts of bands. And do you know what this reminds me of? And this is going to be a very obscure thing to say. The orchestration of this, the songwriting, what's happening in the background isn't particularly complex. It's got little pop nuances, the builds, little fills, but the bass is chugging along. The kick, it goes on the beat, I think on the middle eight to keep us pushing forward. But it's leaving room. It's like listening to Fleetwood Mac, because Fleetwood Mac, the orchestration, the orchestration of the instruments, how it was played was there to support, whether it was Stevie or Lindsay, to support what they were singing, or indeed together. This feels like it's making the melody line the star, and because so many pop songs are now written without big choruses. Nowadays, choruses sometimes are just a vowel. Choruses aren't necessarily the most lyrically dense parts of pop songs anymore, but we rather want our hook in the chorus. So this lovely line and the way it's been written so that she can go up to that D5 is fucking excellent. This is a great little song. That because that's so. I love the ferocious performance in this as well. Before we get to the button, in that what I would call like the reflection chorus, where the lower harmony, or actually it's not a harmony, it's just down the octave, when that takes precedence over the top melody line, we switch around, but the top melody line has got like reflective chorus, reflective delays on it, and so we're talking about water, we're talking about drowning, and what it does is it gives us that reflective sound that water gives us when you know, if you're in a wet room, you know that it has a certain sound, a certain echo. So that's really clever production as well. This has been fucking excellent. More warning, I want to see this live now. Right, on screen right now are all of my Ko-fi members. These are the people who make it possible for me to be able to do these videos. I'm going to get in and out really quick. People know I'm not very good about talking. Hated it. Anyway, like, subscribe, all that shit. YouTube, Twitch. If you want to support me on Ko-fi, that's amazing. There's loads of videos coming this week. So thank you very much for your continued support. More warning.